class advisors, and we would like to welcome you to tonight's show. We have a great show. We have 16 boys backstage who have been working so hard, effortlessly, on different talents, dances, all different kinds of stuff to hopefully keep you guys entertained. So we do have a small favor to ask, which Ms. Wilkins will tell you about.
If you guys don't mind, if you've been in our auditorium before, you know that there's an interference with your cell phones. If you wouldn't mind turning off your cell phones, we do have 2 intermissions where we would more than happy to have you turn them back on. But these boys have worked really hard, and for your cell phone to interrupt with their performance would be very disappointing.
So, without any further ado, let's hear it for our 2013 Mr. Manchester contestant. The first girl that we're going to actually be introducing tonight as our MC is Ashley Brooks, who is also our She's great. So a couple words about Ashley. She's a klutz, but we love her. When Ashley isn't busy throwing elbows at field hockey, or that was bad, or jabbing people in the eye, she can be caught catching out your groceries at ShopRite. Her leftover time is spent working the runways as a Victoria's Secret model, or using her power as a senior class president to help underprivileged puppies and kittens. Her favorite memory at the Hawk's Nest were made this year during field hockey. Ashley plans on studying public relations at the University of Rhode Island or Fairleigh Dickinson. She is honored to have been chosen to MC this year's Mr. Manchester pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2013 President, Ashley Brooks.
Participates in FEA, Tomorrow's Teachers, and Heroes and Cool Kids. Having a rough first couple of years of high school, she realized her full potential and kicked it into full gear. She is heading in the direction of education and plans on being an elementary school teacher. After high school, Megan is headed to OCC for 2 years and then will transfer to TCNJ. When she's not serving pancakes at IHOPs with her best friend Emma Cruiser, getting stuck in the woods of Whiting. A few of Megan's favorite things are Hello Kitty, lifted trucks, music, bonfires, and being with her friends and family. Let's hear it for Megan Miller.
And our final MC for tonight is going to be Miss Anaja Seward. Anaja is the youngin of tonight's group, being the junior class president this year, and she is very involved in many activities, including Habitat for Humanity and student government. Anaja is on our varsity soccer team and is currently scooping it up at Rita's. She loves to shop and hang out with her friends, and although she can't sing, she loves to belt out her favorite songs. After high school, Anaja plans on going to college where she will start the track to becoming a doctor. Her favorite subject, of course, is Spanish, and her favorite teacher, obviously it's me. So let's hear it for Anaja. So on behalf of Ms. Wolfman, myself, and the class of 2013, we would love to thank you guys so much for coming tonight. We're going to turn the show over to these ladies, and we hope you enjoy.
Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
show.
Have a good night.
Our first act tonight is going to be the talent competition and talent portion of this competition.
So give it up for Manchester's newest cheerleaders, Amy the Major.
Let's dance.
Next up, we have Manchester's own Macasio, Mike Caprio. Give it up.
How we doing tonight? Alrighty, for my talent, I'm going to be drawing my lovely assistant, Miss Erin Mallist. Alrighty, so here we go. Alrighty. finished product.
Next up, we have Manchester's personal Tosh Point. You'll probably see him on Comedy Central in a couple years. Everybody give it up for Sean Remba.
There we go. Hello? My name's Sean. And to answer the question that's on everybody's mind, it is in fact going to be this awkward the entire time. During practice, my friends told me I looked extremely scared up here. Others said they couldn't notice. But what they didn't realize is that this is in fact the position I stand in while I urinate. That's not a joke. So, most people here are Facebook, right? We're in high school, everyone uses Facebook, right? Let me see a show of hands who has a Facebook. Anybody? Joke's on you, I can see that. It's really I feel like I can't use Facebook anymore. It's just getting to me. Like, there's these people holding these pictures. Like there's this one, and it's this little girl, and she's like 6 or something. She looks like an alien, I guess. And it says one like equals $1. I'm like, wow, I can make a difference in this girl's life. And then I look at the person who uploaded it, and he's got no shirt on, he's got a hat on that says swag, and he's standing in this picture like this. I'm like, you have no money. My like counts for nothing. And then I keep scrolling, going down Facebook, my news feed. Usually it's some girl complaining about her boyfriend. It's annoying. And then I come along this other picture, this picture of God and Satan arm wrestling. And I'm like, wow. Is that really how they decide the fate of a soul? Like, oh, Jim here. Hey, he was a little iffy of a guy. What do you say, Satan? Want to arm wrestle for him? And Satan's like, oh God, you know me so well, I cannot give up a chance to arm wrestle. And then that's kind of cool, I guess. And it says, like if you love God. I'm like, wow, I love God. I like this. And then again, I look at the person who uploaded it. I'm like, wow, I really hate this kid. I'm not liking this. So I start to scroll a little bit more, and then at the bottom it says, keep scrolling if you love Satan. And I'm like, really? Did you have to escalate it that much? But I keep scrolling, because I hate the kid. And, this happened a couple days ago, and now I'm a little worried. Like, what happens if I live this great life, and I get to heaven, and I'm like, looking at God, and he's like, Sean, you were a great person. Welcome to heaven. I'm like, yes. And then over walks St. Peter with a little envelope in his hand. And I'm like, oh, this freaking guy. Oh. And he whispers in God's ear. They open up the envelope, and God's like, have you seen this picture? And I'm like, no. And he's like, have have you seen this picture? And I'm like, but the kid, I hate him. And God's like, to hell with you. And as I'm falling, I'm falling in slow motion, like, I gotta be cool at some point in life, right? Why not then? I'm like, arm wrestle for it. And then when I hit the depths of hell, I hit the floor, it's really hot, it's sweating, tortured souls everywhere. I look at the gates, and who's standing right there?
All together. And just let everyone know the boys have worked really, really hard to get this done for you guys, and they have put extreme effort and through all the laughs and sometimes fighting with each other. We're going to present you guys with a great show. So, up next, we have John Morton showing off his dance moves, aka Happy Feet.
I've been to the beat, walking down the street and maneuver free. Yeah, this is how I roll. Animal print pants out control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra. And like Bruce Lee, bro, I got the clock. Yeah. Girl, get that body. Girl, get that body. Girl, get that body. Work out. Girl, get that body. Girl, get that body. Girl, get that body. Work out, then I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yes. Running the speedo, trying to tell me cheese. All that is time to go. We get into the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get searched. Why? Look at that I work out, and then I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got passion in my pants. I'm sexy and I know it.
All right. Well, let's see. Give it up for Antoine Brown, his lovely escort, Marissa Sitta.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse your yesterday, usually doesn't rain. Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, when I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? You were cool enough to kick it out of beach outside the sun. You were out. Since you did, I don't love you. I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet. I don't get to fly. And though I'm lying down, thinking about you. Oh, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. You, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you?
You know those rappers like Lil Wayne and Meek Mills and Drake and all them?
I love Drake.
You like him, right?
I love Drake.
How many of you guys would like to see them perform right now? Psych! Yeah, you guys are gonna get that. You're gonna get Scott Fitzpatrick instead. Give it up for welcoming.
They see me mowing my front lawn. They know they're all thinking I'm so wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and nerdy. Look at me, I'm wide and nerdy. I wanna roll with the gangsters, but so far they don't think I'm too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and really, really wide. First class here in 19. Got skills, I'm a champion in D&D. MC, yes, that's my favorite MC. 40 out, just cut her right. My rings were spinning to the contrary. You'll find they're quite stationary. All of my action figures cherry. Stephen Hawking's hit my library. My MySpace page no totally pimped out. Copy the back of my comic space. Yo, I do 1,000 places. Ain't got the girls, but I still wear braces. I order all the sandwiches, mayonnaise, boys. My sweet play days, which seem sweet, we will stay. Mayonnaise, we do so fast as the place, blaze to the rap like a drug. Hat pass calendar, #1. Do any couches just for fun. Ain't gotta get, but I gotta start over done. Happy days, my favorite theme song. Sure, could you butt in a game of ping pong? Always in trivia, quiz you bring on. Fluid, Johnny Claus, where's the clown? Part I said, see me roll on my Segway. You know that the hearts, they think I'm wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and nerdy. Really, really wide and nerdy. I wanna roll with the gangsters. But so far they all think I'm too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and really, really wide and nerdy. I've been browsing, inspecting, X-Men comics, you know, collecting. The pens in my pocket, I must protect them. My ergonomic keyboard, never leave me. Chapter market is a Wikipedia. Edit Wikipedia. Memorize the word real, really well. Spread renown, having RT, I blow up. I got a physical website. Frenzy to go through who they call. How did you ML for them all? He made a whole page for my dog. Yo, penny pack, or having a sale act, I got spend my not to roll up over pop, hope no one sees me, get freaky, I'm dirty, true, wider than sour cream. I was in AV club and Glee club and even the chess team. Only question I ever thought was up, but do I like Kirk or do I like the God? Spent every weekend at the Renaissance Fair, got my name on my underwear. They see me mold, hating. The gold in their eyes because I'm wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and really, really wide and nerdy. I'm bold with the gangsters. So far they all think I'm too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. Think I'm just too wide and nerdy. I'm just too wide and really, really wide and nerdy.
You guys know Justin Bieber? You know Justin Bieber goes to school, right? Let's get it. Justin sing, but he can also beatbox. I'm just joking.
I can beatbox too.
No, you can't.
I can now.
I don't think so.
You guys want to hear me beatbox?
No, I can't do it. I can't. All right. Let's give it up for Mr. Scoot the Room.
Hello everybody. First I want to ask how's everyone doing tonight? That's how I like it. But seriously, you ever been in the shower and like really think you're the best person in the world because you're just singing your favorite song? Well, when I was in the shower, I learned that I could do something a little different.
shoes that I was gonna wear, but I was like, I like the peach better. And I was like, I like the blue better, right? But then I went to go get my hair done, and she was like, you have coral shoes? I was like, yeah. She was like, I have the perfect makeup. And I was like, really? But then I was like, I really want to wear the blue shoes. And I was like, whatever, I'll go with the coral. Right? So then I put them on. I'm like, can I walk in them? And then I'm like, oh, my feet hurt.
We got acts to do, come on. What are you doing?
Some of you guys probably recognize the song, so here's that. Listen to the music of the long people dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's our God-forsaken right to live a Oh, I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to our time is short. This is our fate. I know. I guess what I'm saying is that you better resent to be yourself and just give it seasons. What we need to do is self-action, so I won't hesitate no more. The sky is your home, so please don't, there's only here to come out again. It's our time to show, it's our fate. I'm your home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's for Kaiser. Well, the next act, when we were going through practice and everything, now that we have a mellow kind of setting, the next act will actually get you moving and maybe some of you head bobbing out there. This next act is
Awesome. I don't know if you know him around school, Mason Jones. I never heard of him before. So next up, I'd like to introduce you to. At least I'm doing my job this time. I was introducing you to come out of nowhere. Come on. Have fun. You do it all the time.
This is a Just Right Beatmasters production.
Okay, let's hear it for Mason Jones, everybody. Next up, we have Brian Thomas, Mr. Artsy.
Coming in the air tonight. My life. Coming in the air tonight. I've seen your face before I can. You know who I am. I was there, I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. Still couldn't on that grip. I know where you've been. It's all been unpacked the lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. First time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence so. Even through me, that doesn't show. The pain still grows, so stranger to you and me.
I'll give you a hint. He runs through the hallway and runs through the class. Everybody give it up for Steve Clark.
We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. Yo, how's it going, Manchester? Let me hear it. I'm telling you right now. I think you guys are gonna really like this. You can sing along if you want. No, I'm just kidding. I got this. Step the colors in your head, get your boots on, yeah, cause we're going out there. Don't care about the dress, put it on, let's go. Girls go wild, cause we're going out pressing.
need to perform. Hands on a bottle, gonna keep his skills warm. In the social reform, cause we're just so criminal. Legal, subliminal, damage is minimal. Stop his star, large distraction, massive attraction, girl action. Stop that, I'm gonna need a reaction. Drop that, you already got your reaction, B. You're gonna need a restyling. I got a quote back from the jeweler. You're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. We're getting 20% cooler. Come on, sing with me right now. We're getting 20% cooler. Not just me and you two. We're getting 20% cooler. Everybody, right now. We're getting 20% cooler. Reduce that treble as an 8 or a 9. Think for I'm a level like a rebel. I'm gonna get a shot with the ball. Don't be coy, I can hear you sigh and cry. You can still be flashing my pink and it says it is that you go back with what? Bring out the party! Bottle up in the party, tap that. Like a phone with the cold ball, room on the third floor, knocking at my front door. Me? I'm kind of a rarity. You? Work that dexterity. Lean back now, here's my match. Getting cooler by 20%. Yeah, I want it beat. You call me the king with a ruler, filling on face, getting worse at the mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We're getting a great day out. Calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. We're getting 20% cooler. Come on here, come on now. We're getting 20% cooler. We're getting 20% cooler. Come on, I can't even hear you. We're getting 20% cooler. Yeah, on this beat. You can call me a king with a ruler. Filling on face, getting worse at the mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out. Calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Can we get another round of applause for Sid? For those of you that don't know Sid, Sid has kind of made it legal, shall I say, to run in the hallways of the high school.
I love Sid. I swear, I love Sid.
Sid runs every class, and he's never been late. So I guess if the teachers want to talk about it, I mean, teachers, he's never been late. Think about that. Hey guys, so up next, you guys know Damien? Damien Moore?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. May, calm down, it's okay. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. Are you okay? I love Damien. I do. Who else loves Damien? Up next is Mr. Pretty Boy Damien doing peanut butter and jelly time. Give it up.
How y'all doing tonight? Feeling good? See, tonight my talent is making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. See, I know y'all know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I really know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. First, you're gonna start with the peanut butter, and you got the jelly. Of course, the bread. I prefer white, ShopRite brand, of course. Now look, I'm gonna make one. Take notes. First piece of bread. See, now I start off with the peanut butter first. I'm a peanut butter guy. Not much of a jelly guy, but for y'all I do it, because I gotta teach them. Touch the edges. A lot of people don't like that. I definitely. Here we go. We got the peanut butter. And take the second piece. Get the jelly. Be patient, be patient.
My little sister's talking. You gotta cut it in fours.
Y'all know what time it is?
On his guitar.
Doing out there?
So this is it. I'll say goodbye to this chapter of my life. And there's mistakes, road is long, and I'm sure I'll answer for that when I'm gone. So when the day comes and the sun won't touch my face, let the ones who cared enough that I finally left this place that's been so cold. Look at my face, all the stories that I can't erase. The road is long, just write my song, a little something to know how to when I'm gone. Thank you, everybody.
crying? People came to see a show, not you cry?
Everybody came to see me. I'm the princess.
Maybe the princess, but I'm the queen when it comes down to it. Just saying, so watch it.
Up next is Chris playing the drums.
Shelly's the bathroom. She'll be back. Anyway, how you guys liking the show?
Megan! Why'd you lock me backstage?
You're the princess, you can get out on your own. Sorry. Can we go on to the next act so we can, continue the show?
Alright guys, up next is Mr. Trizzy Too Cool.
Go.
Okay. Open. Cute. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on your shirt. Do you believe it's loveless? Cause baby, there are lies. It's bad that you want to stick around, and I just don't know why.
If I was mad,
Baby, you
never worry about
what I do.
I'll be coming home.
Back to you every night, doing you right.
You're the type of boy,
Such good thing,
fist full of diamonds.
hands full of rain.
Baby, you'll stop.
I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, with love and protection, baby, with selection. Show me the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you just let me love you, love you, love you. Yeah, yeah. Listen, with your unique description, it's so good that it hurts. You're a lie, cause I deny. It's a shame, don't even know what you were. Everywhere that you go, they stop and stare, cause you're bad at the shows. From your head to your toes, out of control. Baby,
Never was mad,
baby, you
never worry about
what I do.
I'll be coming home.
Back to you every night, doing you right.
You're the type of boy,
Such good thing,
fist full of diamonds.
hands full of rain.
Baby, you'll stop.
I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you, love you, love you, love you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Hi guys. Okay, so good. Alright. While the boys set up for their acting wear, I'm going to talk a little bit about our judges tonight. Miss Rasiopi has been a teacher at the Hawk's Nest for the last 2 years. She's a special education teacher who in her free time loves to be with her friends and family. She loves reading, knitting, and being outdoors, and especially going camping with her family in the summer. Miss Rasiopi can be found rocking out to any old school 80s club music. When asked about her favorite memory at the Hawk's Nest, her response was, "Every day is an adventure." One of her funniest memories last year was when she was working with Mr. Moore. A student was going to get his license and wanted a BMW really bad. Ms. R's response? She bought him a Matchbox BMW and wrapped it up for him. She can't imagine herself as anything other than a teacher, but if she could be anything else, she thinks she'd be an amazing detective. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Rasiopi. Ms. Korpatnik is our next wonderful judge. Ms. Kay has been teaching chemistry for 11 years. In her free time, you can find her hooked up to her phone playing Candy Crush Saga, trying to get those striped candies to meet. A fun fact about Ms. Kay is her favorite band is Leonard Skinner, and her favorite song by Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come. If Ms. Kay wasn't teaching chemistry, she'd be putting her culinary skills to good use as a chef. And when asked about her favorite MTHS memory, her response was when a student was asked what Avogadro's number was, he gave her a phone number. Let's hear it for Miss K. Miss Sedler has been teaching science here at MTJSS for 9 years, and this year she's teaching biology and honors biology. When she's not planning lessons, she enjoys skiing, traveling, relaxing at home, and hanging out with friends and family. Miss Sedler enjoys country music, but her favorite musical group is New Kids on the Block, and she can't wait to see them this July. Two of her favorite memories include driving around in the golf cart for the homecoming contestants and also getting pied in the face at last year's spring carnival, although she doesn't really like that one. If she wasn't teaching, she would love to work in a job that involved traveling the world and experiencing new things. Let's give it up for Miss Sedler. I think the boys are ready for the activewear, so let's bring out the boys.
Antoine, Mr. Nicholas Brown, is a three-sport varsity athlete. He can be found on the football field and both the volleyball and basketball courts. After graduating, Antoine plans on going to college. In and out of school, Antoine can be found hanging out with the Fab Five: LaMelo, Troy, Mason, and Damian. Some of Antoine's favorite things are sleeping and being with his friends. Antoine's favorite memory was a walk out during freshman year. His favorite subject was math, and his favorite teacher was Mrs. Berhalter, who convinced him to run for Mr. Manchester. When asked why he should be Mr. Manchester, he smiled, showed his favorite staples, and said, "Isn't it obvious?"
When not working, Mr. Magic Mike Caprio can be found soaking in the rays of the local sunshine, or home until the wee hours of the night, vlogging. While at school, Mike can be found wandering the halls, or rolling Miss O'Connor around in the chair in the back cave. You might be surprised to find out that, ironically enough, Mike's favorite movie is Magic Mike. Mike's future aspirations include becoming a college monk, but before embarking on that adventure, he'll have to figure out how to remove all his ink. He wants to let you know he's seen you with Kifas. He puts the man in Manchester, Mr. Magic Mike Caprio.
Next up, we have Sid Carr. Sid, Mr. Matt Carr, is up next. And his mission in this world is to make your day a little bit brighter. People ask him all the time, why does he do the weird things that he does? But when I see my friends laughing, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. When he's not hard at work, procrastinating on his AP homework, he likes to spend his time playing video games and computer programming, like a total nerd. He also has a job at Longfield Gardens, where he organizes pictures of flowers. Not a bad job, right? His favorite subject is math, which will take him far in life. And his favorite teacher is Mr. Cornish. Sid's favorite memory from high school is taking center stage in the Brain Game and making the crowd roar from his epic guitar solo. After high school, Sid plans to go to college for computer programming and mathematics. Watch out, Bill Gates. He feels he should be Mr. Manchester because the title belongs to someone who represents the best qualities of MTHS, and nobody's more qualified than him. Give it up for Sid Carr.
Scott, Mr. Scoot Maroon Gavin, comes to us from deep within the woods of Fargo, where he can be found running numerous miles, dodging bald eagles, or sharpening his survival skills for his future role in the hit TV show, Full Survivor, co-starring fellow Mr. Manchester hopeful John Norton. Scott is one of the few Hawk athletes who will earn 12 varsity letters in his athletic career. In addition to countless blisters, muscle cramps, dehydration, vomiting, early morning workouts, and possibly toughest of all, enduring coach grip, Scott, also known as Scoop Daroon or Baby Beaver, would like to thank his friends and family for their support and the fond memories created at the home of the Hawks over the last 4 years. Scott would also like to wish his fellow competitors the best of luck in this week's competition.
Chris, Mr. Trouble DeMilo, is very active in Manchester community. Though his involvement in marching band, jazz band, honors choir, NHS, and drama club. He enjoys playing drums, camping, and spending time with his friends and family. Last year, he earned the rank of Eagle Scout after 11 years of involvement with Boy Scouts. Chris's favorite classes were all his history classes, and his favorite teacher was Mr. Cornish.
high school, Chris will be attending college, studying archaeology and minoring in music. Also, he won best percussion in his most competitions and even got to march at MetLife Stadium and at the Navy Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland. Chris believes he should blame Mr. Manchester because the underdog always deserves a chance to lead the pack. Up for Chris.
Next up, we have Vinny DePula. Vinny, Mr. Gentleman DePula, aka Vinny the Chin, aka Vincenzo, aka whatever you want to call him, is the nicest, most dashing, and most intelligent contestant. He considers himself to be a guy who loves sports, as he was the captain of the varsity football team, through JV with the varsity track team, and now plays tennis. Watch out if your doorbell rings. It could be Vin on the other side with a pizza from Linda's, the best place in Manchester. When he's not at work, Vinny likes to design jewelry, write stories for Miss Singer's English class, play with Legos and smell Play-Doh, eat cakes, and reminisce about playing Manhunt with his Ridgeway old school buddies. If he wins Mr. Manchester, Vinny will finally have fulfilled his dreams of winning something and ending his region as a chronic loser.
The Chester and is best known for his superior intelligence as well as his dazzling looks. It's Mr. Arrogant Scott Fitzpatrick. In the spirit of competition, Scott would like to wish his condolences to his fellow competitors. In fact, there's no need to continue this competition due to Scott already being the self-declared Mr. Manchester. In a perfect world, we will be putting on the Fitz, eating Fitz crackers and cheese, staying at the Fitz Carlton for a night, or just fitzing around. In the words of Fitz himself, strive for perfection in your life, well, strive to be me.
Starting at guard, powering over the average student at 6 foot 2 inches tall, balling out of Manchester, New Jersey, number 23, Mason 2 Clyde Jones. Mason's favorite singer is Justin Bieber. Best believe he's a believer with Bieber fever for days. In his spare time, he uses his classic good looks and Fonzie-like charm to seduce the ladies at Reticence and take them to the early bird special at Sandy's Cozy Corner. On a more serious note, Mason will be attending college in the fall, where he will be playing basketball and partying. Mason would like to wish his fellow Mr. Manchester contestants the best of luck. Mr. Mason, 2 Clyde Jones.
Damon Marini. Damon Marini is a varsity football player and an all-around nice guy. After high school, he hopes to pursue one of his dream careers as either a famous ballet dancer or a donut maker for Dunkin' Donuts. When he's not in school, he loves to sleep, eat, and spend time with his beautiful girlfriend, MTHS graduate Olivia Kennedy. While Damon's favorite part of high school is going home at the end of the day, he will miss the amazing friends he made through the years, and of course, his favorite teacher, Miss Berhalter. And by the way, today is Damon's 18th birthday, so if you
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Damon. Happy birthday to you.
AJ, Mr. $1 Million Smile Barrero, is a 4-year football player and 2-year tennis player here at home with the Hawks. After getting laid off at My Way Cafe, AJ began pumping gas at Quick Check while he's so proudly sporting his Quick Check uniform tonight. After high school, AJ plans on serving his country in the United States Marine Corps. When asked his favorite school subject, AJ replied, "Ain't nobody got time for that." AJ's best MTHS memory would be the football team's one win this year at Pinelands, where AJ had his first and only interception. AJ's hobbies include loitering after school after his early dismissal, and of course, keeping up that $1 million smile by brushing his teeth. AJ would like to wish all the other contestants good luck in both Mr. Manchester and Mr. Leg competitions.
Damien, Mr. Freddie Moore is pleased and proud to make his debut appearance as the next potential Mr. Manchester. Damien would like to thank the Hawk family for welcoming him with open wings after he left the Golden Eagles nest. In his spare ties. Known for his smooth moves with ladies, Damien plans on studying business and playing basketball at Felician College, where he has received an athletic scholarship. Damien would like to thank his friends and family for their love and support, and would like to give a special shout out to Mr. Swift for always saving his. Finally, Mr. Pretty Boy would like to wish his fellow competitors best of luck, because you're going to need it, guys.
Next up, we have John Morton. Most people know that John, Mr. Adorable Morton, is involved in the cross-country team, so he has to be fast. But what most people don't know about him is that his fastest sport is a penguin belly slider. John has loved his 4 years at MTHS. His favorite memory of high school would have to be winning Wapalooza 3 years in a row. His favorite teacher is a tough choice, but the best two have to be Miss Goley and Mr. Cornish. His favorite class by far is AP Chemistry. After graduating in the fall, John plans on attending Rowing University, majoring in chemical engineering, while taking pre-med classes. John feels he should be Mr. Manchester for hundreds of reasons, but the number one reason why is because he's obviously the best man for the title. Who could say no to someone so adorable? Give it up for John Morton.
Clearly needs no intro. Here's one for the sake of tradition. He's also a member of student government as well as National Honor Society. When he's not buried in books or practicing for a game, Sean can be found either at a local soccer game, throwing out parents and giving red cards, or at Harry Wright Lake picking up D-Scoop as part of the Hooper Scooper Squad. His favorite high school memory is looking fabulous at and winning Wapalooza. Sean's favorite subject is chemistry, and his favorite teacher is Mrs. Berhalter. When asked why he should be crowned Mr. Manchester, his answer was simply, I don't need a reason to be Mr. Manchester, just like I don't need no introduction.
Troy, Mr. Trudy Too Cool Swift II, is known for his professional laugh, curly hair, and being an essential member of the team. Troy has participated in both varsity basketball and tennis teams here at MTHS. You can catch Troy working at Sliverwood's facility. In his spare time, Troy enjoys playing toupe and singing and dancing at the Dominican Peace Harmony Mistake for. He finds it hard to pick just one favorite teacher, but some of his favorite teachers are Mr. Arcino, Ms. O'Connor, and Ms. Rassiopi. After graduating, he intends on joining the U.S. Air Force and attending college while participating in military service. Troy thinks he should be crowned Mr. Manchester because he puts the chess in Manchester.
Way to knock the crowd out with your charm there, Troy. Next up is Kaiser Tan, Mr. Nice Guy. Kaiser Tan enjoys traveling, food, music, laughing at his own jokes, officer of Manchester's NJ ROTC unit. Kaiser plans on attending TCNJ and after work, his way to the top, becoming a millionaire. Another goal is being able to dunk. His special high school memory is doing the ROTC color guard for every home football game. Undoubtedly, Kaiser's favorite subject is lunch, and his favorite teacher has to be the one and only Mr. Cornish. Why should Kaiser be Mr. Manchester? Well, looking at the world today, we need more nice guys.
Born on May 20th to his wonderful parents, Dawn and Brett Thomas, is our final contestant, Mr. Ryan R.T. Thomas. Ryan has been active for all 4 years at MTHS. He's participating in our football, baseball, wrestling, and track and field teams. When he's not at school participating in sports, Ryan can be found listening to music or proving what a well-rounded guy he is by playing the bass. He describes himself as mellow, kind, fun to be around, all-around great person. And we're sure anybody who knows him would agree with that. Ryan would like to wish his fellow contestants the best of luck tonight. rest of the judges tonight. Miss Singer has been part of the Hawk family for the last 2 years, but she's been teaching English for 9 years altogether. When asked what she does in her free time, she laughed and said, "What free time? I have 4 jobs." When she's not working, she loves to sleep when she can, hang out with friends, see bands, read new books, and since she lives by the beach, she loves to play in the ocean whenever she can. She loves alternative rock music, and her favorite MTH memories include watching her students graduate, participating in their senior show, and watching some of her favorites be hypnotized during the 100 Nights dinner. If she wasn't an English teacher, Miss Singer would definitely want to be a rock star. Give it up for Miss Singer. Next up is Miss Adams, who has been teaching math for 12 years. A little known fact about Miss Adams is that she's actually an Olympic athlete. She's a gold medal on the Olympic shopping team. Her favorite bands are Volpe and Shinedown, and her favorite song is Diamond Eyes by Shinedown. Her favorite MTH memory is when her former student snuck into her classroom and covered the room and posted notes as an April Fool's joke. Don't worry though, she got the student back by covering the locker with all the post-its after taking them down. If Miss Adams wasn't teaching math, she'd love to be sharing fortunes as a fortune cookie writer. Give it up for Miss Adams. And last, but certainly not least, is Miss Ferrone. Miss Ferrone has been teaching history for the last 7 years at MTHS. When she's not at school, she loves hanging with her adorable kids, Cora and Jack, running, cooking, or going to the beach. Miss Ferrone loves David Guetta, and her favorite song is Sweet Nothing. She has so many great memories as a Hawk, but her favorite would have to be coaching the varsity cheerleaders and winning Ocean County Championships this year. If Miss Ferrone wasn't a teacher, she would love to be a personal trainer. Give it up for Miss Ferrone.
Now it's time for the formal wear. First off tonight, escorting Mr. Dimples is the beautiful Marissa Sitta. When not working at the Muscle Maker Grill and flirting with cute police officers as well as bodybuilders, she'd be found at the mall shopping or getting her nails done, or at the gym working out. Although she gets good grades and always has a smile on her face at school, she'd rather be sleeping in her bed. After graduating, she plans on attending OCC and working. Marissa plans on studying business and law, and she hopes to one day move to California or Florida. Either place, she plans on soaking up the sun on the beach. The only thing that worries her is not being able to afford rent because she spends all of her money shopping. She wishes the best of luck to all Mr. Manchester contestants, especially her partner, Antoine Brown.
Escorting Mr. Magic Mike tonight is Erin Mouse, the self-proclaimed 17-year-old daddy's girl who has never worked a day in her life. She's a varsity cheerleader, 2-time captain of the tennis team, and an all-star cheerleader at World Cup Cheerleading, and a member of the varsity lacrosse team. When not competing, Erin serves as executive board publicist. Erin was also selected as Personality Plus and Most Spirited by the senior class and was crowned homecoming queen this year. Erin loves all of her teachers and classes. She's always seen with her in the company of her best friends, Sydney, Haley, and Gina. Even though most people think they're attached to the hip, they're really not. Rest assured, Erin will get a job someday, but probably not for the next couple of years, as she plans on attending Rutgers University in the fall. She is thankful and happy to be escorting Mike Caprio, Manchester's own Picasso. Give it up for them.
Escorting Sid Car tonight is Elizabeth Roselle. As her family and friends call her Bits. Bits is that girl in the hallway who always has different colored hair and a coffee mug in hand. You can find Bits selling yearbooks or holding history club meetings, as she is one of the history club presidents. When Bits is not in school, you can find her waitressing at Quick Beans, listening to the White Stripes, or hanging out with her best friend Kelsey. She will be attending Drexel University in the fall and plans to major in business, so she can open a clothing store and coffee shop. Bits is honored to be escorting Sid tonight and wants to know, is this real life?
Escorting Mr. Scoop home tonight is the lovely Sydney Kasich. In her 4 years as a Hawk, Sid received 3 varsity winners in field hockey and lacrosse. She's a 2-time varsity field hockey hockey, and lacrosse captain. In addition to athletics, Sid has gotten involved with student government, acting as secretary during all 4 years, as well as a member of NHS. Sid has never had a job, although she did pick up a SolidWorks application once. Some of her favorite MTHS memories include junior prom, 100 nights dinner, and meeting prominents in the field hockey's home opener. Sid can often be seen with her best friends Gina, Erin, and Haley. When asked her favorite teachers, Sid couldn't just pick one, but some of her favorites include Mrs. Sloda, Mrs. O'Cone, and Mrs. Gardner. Come August, Sid will be Tigertown bound, attending Clemson University. She is grateful to be escorting a longtime friend, Scott Jeffrey, and would like to wish all the contestants the best of luck.
Miss Whitney Werner can always be seen either on the football field or with her fellow marching band and color guard members, or with her fellow actors on stage with Drama Club. Whitney works as a server at Miss Walker's ice cream shop in Lakehurst during the summer, which is truly a sweet job. Outside of work and school, Whitney dedicates her time to the American Cancer Society to help raise money for lung cancer research in memory of her grandfather. After high school, Whitney plans on attending Johnson Wales University to major in animation with the aid of her presidential scholarship. Her favorite high school memory would have to be an ensemble member of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and learning is the memories you make and the people who make them with you.
Escorting Vinny Capulo, we have Cassandra Roscoe. Known for being silly, crazy, and funny, Cassandra can be found racing around the track with her distant running girls. She is captain of the cross-country, indoor, and outdoor varsity track teams. When she's not playing sports, she can be found hanging out with her boyfriend, Eric, and her best friend, Ariel, Sammy, and Minnie. After high school, Cassandra will be attending Stockton College to pursue her dream of becoming a physical therapist and owning her own business. Cassandra's favorite high school memory is 100 nights dinner, and her favorite quote is, "Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?"
Andrea Martinez is escorting Mr. Eric in tonight. Andrea can be found doing calculus work, blogging, reading grocery store, when she's not playing field hockey or softball, she's supervising your dinner at McDonald's where she works. #Andrea Problems. Andrea enjoys going out to eat and getting mozzarella sticks with her friends and uploading pictures of her dog Pegas to Instagram. Andrea is happy to be escorting Scott and believes that she was the obvious choice since she is a pretty princess.
Escorting Mason Jones tonight is Miss Raquel Scazzo. Raquel is a varsity volleyball player and the executive board student government vice president. When not in school, you can surely find Raquel scanning your groceries at the Route 37 shop right. In her spare time, she can be found icing her leg after 6 shipping her siren all around town. If you haven't already seen the lunchboxes or pens, after graduating, Raquel will be attending the University of Central Florida and majoring in forensic science. Her favorite high school memory to date has been junior prom, but she knows the best memories are yet to come. She's proud to say her favorite subject is AP Chemistry, and her favorite teacher is Miss Goldie. She would like to wish all the contestants best of luck tonight.
Escorting David Marini is Juliana Borgione. Juliana is an amazing girl who has a big heart and a tiny body. She is a varsity cheerleader and loves her entire team, especially her coach, Miss Barone. After high school, Juliana plans on attending Temple University, where she will be on this cheerleading squad and pursue her dream of becoming a child psychologist. When she's not at school, Juliana can be found making pizza at both Charlie's and Zambaro's pizzerias and enjoys hanging out with her best friends, Quaisha Lett and Casey Clark. Her favorite class is physical education, and her favorite teacher is Miss Berhalter. She's so excited to be part of Mr. Manchester this year and wants to wish all the contestants the best of luck.
Kim Schwartz is a 4-year SGA member, class treasurer, NHS member, and captain of the girls' cross-country indoor and outdoor track teams. She likes long walks on the beach and Swedish fish. Kim works at your local Borelli's Pizzeria, and after graduating will be attending Marist College in New York, where she will be studying communications and fashion merchandising, as well as continuing her running career. Kim's best high school memories include running in the Penn Relays, earning the 2012 Physical Education Student of the Year runner-up, and having Mrs. Tomaleski for geometry during her sophomore year. Kim is very happy to be escorting Paige and the best of luck. Often seen pursuing the fine shops along Union Ave or starching a shirt at the dry cleaners, it's not handshake or hand truck, but she surely has smooth as hand lotion. It's Amanda Hand. Amanda plans on attending college to pursue a career in nursing. She's a Taurus, but she definitely doesn't take any bull. Amanda is proud to be the top 12% of her class and an NJ Stars recipient. Amanda would like to wish all the gentlemen in tonight's competition the best of luck, but an extra special good luck to her partner, Mr. Pretty Boy Damien Moore. Escorting John Morton tonight is Sammy Gladys. Sammy Gladys is planning on attending Rowan University in the fall to become a 7th math teacher. She has played soccer for over 13 years and is considering playing in college. She was a 4-year varsity soccer player and a 2-year captain. When she's not at the home of the Hawks, Sammy can be found at CBS and Whitey's. Her favorite subject is math, and her favorite teacher is none other than Mr. Stavisky. There's no surprise since she plans to one day become a math teacher. Sammy has made countless memories during her 4-year MTHS. One of the best ones that she'll take away is 100 Nights Dinner. She'd like to remind Mr. Manchester, hopefully Vinny, to relax. There's no fire. And yes, Scott Dabber, you are the Oscar Mayer wiener. Erin Graham is escorting her boyfriend Sean Redrock this evening. Although Erin doesn't participate in any extracurricular clubs at MTHS, she is part of the swim team during her freshman and sophomore years. She's been working at Silverwoods and most recently as a secretary in the doctor's office. When she's not at work at school, Erin enjoys spending time with her friends. She loves whales and is an active member of the Save the Whales organization. She plans on attending Rowan University to double major in special education and business. Boarding heading off to Rowan, Erin is going to enjoy her last few months at the greatest school and makes the most of what's left of her senior year here at the Hawks Nest. Miss Haley Layden, also known as Has, is known for her million-dollar smile and great personality. She can be seen running the halls with her best friends, Sid, Aaron, and Gina, or working at Rita's on Route 9. She has been an active Hawk throughout her 4 years. From being a 2-time varsity field hockey captain to being in the junior prom court, SGA, NHS, it's pretty clear Haley is an all-around great catch. When asked who her favorite teachers are, she couldn't just pick just one. Among her favorites are Ms. Berhalter, Ms. O'Cone, Mr. Cornish, and Mr. Ramsey. After high school, she will be attending Clemson University, where she will major in education. Haley is so honored to be escorting one of her good friends, Troy Swift. Escorting Kaiser Tan is Casey Clark. Miss Casey Nicole Clark O'Neill spends most of her time working at the Wawa in Whiting. When she isn't working, she is usually spending time at the gym or with her best friend Kira Unger. If you don't see Casey in school, she's usually in Vermont, tearing up the mountains snowboarding. Casey has been a cheerleader since she was 5 and was on the varsity cheerleading team her first 3 years of high school. Casey's favorite high school memory was going to Orlando for the National High School Cheerleading Competition during her junior year and making it all the way to finals. Casey's favorite school subject was law. After high school, she plans on attending Ocean County College for 2 years and then transfer to another college to hopefully become a nutritionist. She would like to wish all the Mr. Manchester contestants best of luck tonight. And last but certainly not least is Miss Shelby Bartholomew. Shelby has done a lot during 4 years at MTHS. She's currently the president of Interact Club and a 4-year member of Habitat for Humanity. With both clubs, she has helped build sheds at home and even helped to paint the Spirit Shack here at MTHS. Her favorite high school memory is from sophomore year geometry class with Miss Tomaleski. And although English isn't her favorite subject, Miss Robertazzi has been her favorite teacher. In the fall, Shelby will be attending Rider University as a double major in management and leadership and human resource management. When she's not at school, she's usually either at lacrosse or work. You can find her any weekend at the Wawa in Whiting. And that is our formal, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give a 10
first sound check, so thank you.
We would like to also encourage you to purchase raffle tickets and food and drinks at our concessions.
Oh my God, that's really nice.
Round of applause for all the contestants.
First off, we'd like to thank TV Production for filming Mr. Manchester tonight.
Alright, we're gonna say the top 3 winners.
Our 3 contestants. First, Mason Jones.
Second, Sid Carr.
And last but not least, Scott Davern. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your top 3 finalists. Let's have another round of applause for them, guys.
Now we're going to take another brief intermission and we're going to announce store prizes. Hey, AJ. If you could go back in time, what is one thing you would change?
If I could go back in time and change one thing, it would be working my hardest at everything I do from since a young age. And even though I got that mindset now, I wish I would have had it a long time ago. So if I had to give any advice to the underclassmen out there from Manchester High School is work your hardest from the beginning to the end for the payoff.
Sid, if you could be someone for a day, who would you be and why?
Well, I can honestly say that while being myself is pretty awesome, if I had to switch shoes with someone, it's a man called Marcus Persson. He lives in Europe, and he is an acclaimed video game designer. He made a game called Minecraft, and he made a lot of money. Hold on. Bear with me. The reason I would want to switch places with him is because with his pile of money, he gets to distribute it among a lot of different charities around the world, helping people, homeless people, hungry people. I would just love the ability to see people smile. Being able to do it.
Who is the person you admire the most and why?
This is definitely an easy one. The only person well, not the only person I admire, but my biggest person I admire is my mom. She honestly, I don't always show it, and we get in our little arguments and stuff, but she really does a lot for me and really helps me out and got me where I am today. She taught me to work hard from a young age, and like Mason said, for everyone out there who's young, y'all work hard now because just, get it all done with and just enjoy the rest of your high school because it goes quick.
If you could be someone for a day, who would you be and why?
Well, it might not come as a surprise, but I would be like any NBA basketball player. But not just because of the balling aspect, even though I get nice with it, but I would, instead of like just giving shout outs to shout out to my town, I would give back to the community, do speeches in the school, let little ballers know that y'all can make it, and give, because I'm gonna be making mad money, giving money to everybody, charities, all that stuff. So probably LeBron James or something like that. Something.
If you can go back in time, what is one thing you would change?
I gotta say, this one might come as a surprise to you guys, but a few years ago, I started slacking. My goals, my attitude. It happens to all of us, but if I can go back and fix that, and get myself motivated again, I would have to do that, because right now I'd be in a lot better place if I had kept it up and kept my motivation going. So I would love to be able to change that.
Where would you like to see yourself after high school?
After high school, I'm going to Lock Haven University. So when I be there, I plan to continue my running career. I want to be an All-American in college. That's like what I really desire. After that, I'll just see where life takes me. I'm going to continue to work hard and get a degree and continue just to live the way I want to live, no matter what anyone else thinks.
Alright, while the judges tally up the scores, we're going to have a brief intermission. And then we'll announce Mr. Legs, Mr. Personality, and Mr. Manchester. It's not long, guys. You don't have to move. It's okay. Like a minute.
Oh, wait,
crowning our Mr. Personality. Our Mr. Likes, if you guys noticed in the hallway, we had one clear winner. It was the gentleman who was brave enough to wear a woman's high heel. That would be Sean Matlock.
And what the boys don't know is the past few days and weeks that we've been practicing and getting everything ready, Miss Wolfman and I have been taking notes on who's been particularly kind, helpful, always prepared, always ready to lend a helping hand, and we're going to crown that person Mr. Personality. And I'm very happy to announce Damon Marini as Mr. Personality.
We are going to hand it over to our lovely MCs to crown Mr. Manchester.
Ashley's going to let you know who it is.
Are you guys ready to know who won? Okay. This year's Mr. Manchester goes to, drum roll please, Mason, Mr. 2 Fly.